Masechet Sukkah, PEREK MISHNAH Vav. Yom Tov Harishon Shel Chag, on the first day of Sukkot. Hayusham Shloshah Parim Ve'elim Shnayim Ve'Sa'ir Echad. 13 bulls, 2 rams, 1 goat, which is 16 animals, for 16 mishmarot, which is like the 16 watches of the Kohanim, the families, 16 separate families that are working there in the Bet HaMikdash. 14 lambs are left over for the other 8 mishmarot left over for the other 8 of the 24. So the first day, 6 mishmarot offered 2 lambs each, which is 12. Other 2 did 2 each, and that how everybody got it. Second day, there was 12 bulls. Therefore, second day, 5 of the 9 mishmarot brought 2 each, which is 10 lambs, and the other 4 offered 1 each. The third day, which is 11 bulls, they would have 4 of the last 10 mishmarot would offer 2 lambs each, which is 8, and the other 6 did 1 each. The fourth day, which is 10 bulls, 3 of the last 11 would do 2 each, which is 6. The other 8 did 1 each, which is 11. Fifth day, which was 9 bulls, they would do 2 each, which is the last 2 of the last would do 2 each, which is 4, and then the other 10 would do 1 each, which is a total of 14. Sixth day, there was a total of 8 bulls, and the 13 mishmarot did 2 lambs each, and the last one of the mishmarot did 2 lambs each, and the other 12 did 1 each. The 7th day, with 7 bulls, they were all equal. That is, each of the last of the 14 did 1 each. Nobody did double. And then the 8th day, they went back to the regular making raffles on how to give out the animal, like Pesach and Shavuot. Amru, they said, whoever got one today doesn't bring one tomorrow. Rather, we go back in a rotation. Okay, Mishnah Zayin. 3 times a year, all 24 mishmarot got equal portions in the korbanot that they got on the Chag, and they also split lahem panim that was given on Shabbat. On Shavuot, they would get matzah, helech matzah, that give them a piece of matzah, helech chemetz, and they gave a piece of chametz, on regular bread. Each kohen got one of each. Mishmar shemizonu kavua, hu makriv timidin nidrim dvaot sh'ar korbanot tzibor. The mishmar that was supposed to serve that week, regardless of the Chag, they bring the regular tamid korbanot, the korbanot for the vows, and the volunteer korbanot people brought that week, and the other public korbanot, nothing to do with the Chag. Umakriv et hakol, and all the other korbanot were brought in not related to the Chag. Yom Tov Shabbat, if you have Chag that landed before Shabbat or after Shabbat, so either Friday or Sunday, they split the lechem panim. Mishnah Chet. Hal liot yom echad lahasik ben time. If one day was in between Shabbat and Tov, yani Chag ended on Thursday or Monday, mishmar shezmano kavua hayanotel eser halot. The 2 mishmarot serving that Shabbat, incoming and outgoing, would take 10 of the 12 loaves. And 2 of the other mishmars who were staying would take the last 2. In general, in Shabbatot, they would split 6 and 6, incoming, outgoing. Rabbi says no. Rabbi Omer, the incoming who was staying for Shabbat would take 7, and the outgoing would take 5. The incoming mishmar would divide their loaves in the northern part of the courtyard. That's where the korbanot were brought. So they're saying, hey, look, we're dividing. The incoming is in the north because that's where they're setting up to start working. And the outgoing mishmar would eat their loaves in the southern part because they're on their way out, which is the non-korban area. Bilga le'olam holeke b'darom. The mishmar of Bilga, which had a big problem with one of their families, they weren't trusted anymore, so they always divided in the south, even if they were incoming, because they weren't looked as good anymore. B'tabata kivua, their ring that held the animals down was screwed into the ground. They couldn't use it anymore. They borrow someone else's. And their closet, which had their knives, was sealed, cemented shut, so they cannot use it. They borrow someone else's. This is because the Bilga family was punished because of its family's issue that rebelled against the Torah. Sukkah.